So I hope you enjoyed that Age of Charlemagne campaign time-lapse. Now I would like to show you around, showing some AI army compositions and some major things that happened in this time-lapse. But if you're not interested in that and want to see more campaign time-lapses, be sure to click the link on the screen right now or in the description. I have an entire playlist with more Rome 2 and Attila time-lapses, so be sure to check that out. But right now, let's take a look at the campaign map. So of course the most interesting thing that happened here is that the Kingdom of Charlemagne and the Kingdom of Charlemagne didn't unify, and I've never seen this happen. I'm not using a mod for this or anything. Most of the time they unify in like 20 turns or something, but for some reason they just stayed on their own. I have no clue why, but it's quite interesting because the Kingdom of Charlemagne has like 20 settlements and the Kingdom of Charlemagne about 30. So together the Franks conquered 50 settlements, which is of course a huge amount, which is really interesting. Now the Franks, like the Kingdom of Charlemagne, are fielding some really good units, like Palace Guard over here. We also have, let's see, I think they're here, yeah, Scholar Knights, of course Paladin Guardsmen General, large onagers, so some really good units. Then let's take a look at Spain, where a lot of Charlemagne armies are as well. Most of the campaign the Muslim factions did really well, including Cordoba. Their armies are all over the place as well over here. The minor Muslim factions did very well as well. However, at the moment they're kind of getting destroyed by the Kingdom of Asturias, the Kingdom of Charlemagne and the Emirate of Cordoba, but also the team of Sicily who invaded Spain. You might have noticed this. They're here with quite a lot of armies, as you can see. Trying to take as many settlements as they can with units like Scudetoi, Levy Spearmen, Scudetoi Spearmen, Duke's Guard. So yeah, quite interesting to see the Romans invade Spain again. Another interesting thing happened over here, as you can see. I have no clue what's happening. These are all Roman separatist armies. I've just no idea. I just noticed this a few minutes before I recorded this video. I don't know why they're here. I don't know what they're doing here, but I guess summer is coming, so they're just having a good time on this lovely island. No idea why. Then England at the moment, the Kingdom of Glewising, or however you pronounce that, is ruling pretty much the entire island except for the city, but they're friendly. This is a Welsh faction, which is quite interesting of course. You don't really see this a lot as well. There was a lot of fighting in Britain with both the Kingdom of Kent and the Kingdom of Mercia gaining a lot of territory, but in the end this faction managed to conquer the most. In the east we also have the Duchy of Frisia, which is an emergent faction which starts out in the Netherlands, in Utrecht. For some reasons they did really well as well and conquered most of the northern part of the map, including a lot of Avar territories. The only Avar remnants right here is this army of Avar separatists, Avar foot archers, Avar lancers, some basic mid-tier Avar units over there. So yeah, a really interesting campaign. I really feel like Age of Charlemagne is a lot more dynamic than basic Rome 2 or Attila. Like major empires don't die as easily and they don't expand as easily. It's a bit slower paced compared to the basic campaigns in my opinion, which is quite interesting, but because some guys think that the Rome 2 or Attila Grand campaigns are a little too fast, with a little too much random conquering, defeating, etc. So if you are into a more dynamic campaign, this is probably the one for you. You will probably enjoy this, so be sure to check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As said, if you want to see more time lapses, be sure to click the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.